Let's unbox the Sony KBD-H75 INZONE gaming keyboard. So Sony are making peripherals now, and they have been out for a little while. The main issue when they launched was they came out quite expensive, but Overclockers UK has managed to secure some stock at a really good price. So this keyboard is currently on sale on the website for £160, which I think is a lot more reasonable than the like £250 it originally launched with. So I've got one here to unbox to see what it's like. I like the overall design of the packaging. It's like this purple and pink color. Flipping it over, you can see we do have some quite detailed information about the keyboard itself. It does have wireless connectivity. This version is a sample, so it has a US layout. But we will have the UK version of this keyboard essentially. It's gasket mounted, which should improve the overall typing experience. Should be softer, there should be less rattling, should be like a nicer, more kind of thocky sound. It has an aluminium CNC top case, which I think is a nice feature, obviously quite high quality. It's got an 8,000 Hertz polling rate, which is perfect for gaming, volume dial, magnetic switches, etc. There is a bunch of really nice features on this keyboard. So let's open it up and take a closer look. Here we go. So the box is US, but we have UK layout written on here. So this is like obviously an early prototype sample. We've got a quick instruction guide with a QR code for more information telling you to connect it via USB-C and that you can use Windows 10 and above. Very nice little sleeve that it comes with, and that's the keyboard itself. Then we have, wow, this is like more like a map than it is a booklet. That's your warranty information. More warranty information. Register for warranty online. Ooh, there's a couple of INZONE stickers. I do wonder why they've gone for the INZONE branding rather than the Sony branding, because I feel like Sony is a very strong brand name. So it's interesting they come up with this new like INZONE for their gaming peripherals. And then more guarantee warranty information. It looks like we need to go online if we want to get the actual full instruction booklet. And then we have a USB-C cable, and I think that is it. This is a prototype, kind of early sample. So understandable, we might not have all of the accessories that come in the box, but I imagine there's not much more that comes with it anyway. And this is a very nice, lightweight, braided USB-C cable. It kind of feels similar to what you get on some gaming mice where they're braided and lightweight to stop them from snagging. So I do like that they've used a nice high quality cable. Let's just move this one out of the way. Now we've got the keyboard unboxed, we can take a closer look. And it does have quite a cool startup sequence, so I'm gonna plug it in on camera so you guys can see that. You got the big purple stripe, and then it kind of does this really cool effect in order to turn on, which I do really like. That definitely adds a little bit of theater. And obviously that's kind of like your INZONE logo across there. So keyboard itself, you wouldn't even know that it was Sony. Which I'm actually a little bit disappointed in, because I would quite like some Sony branding or a Sony logo. The only bit of branding you really get on the top side is this INZONE logo, which is actually etched into the aluminium chassis, which is a very nice hard wearing finish, but I'd prefer if that was a Sony logo, because obviously you're paying quite a lot of money because it is a Sony keyboard. And you're not really flashing the fact. So I'd like to see a little bit more branding. The only real kind of Sony that you get is actually on the underside of the keyboard. And it's very sleek. There's also a little bit of Sony on the USB-C cable as well. But that's really the only sort of branding. So for some of you, that might be a benefit, to be fair. You want it quite sleek, quite understated. The underside of the keyboard, very, very nicely finished. And you've got these big fold out feet here as well, which should mean that it's nice and sturdy when it's in its raised position. Yeah, that feels great. It's a very nice finish. I think Sony is known for high quality products, and This keyboard is no different. It definitely feels solid, sturdy. Obviously there's like no flex to it whatsoever because it's made of CNC'd aluminium. You've got this big hefty top plate and it's an overall very nice aesthetic design with these curved edges, very neat volume knob, which you can also press to mute there as well. And I do like the keycaps. These are like a double shot keycap. You can see that it has the clear inner because they are shine through, and being double shot PBT, it means that the legend shouldn't wear off either as well. And they do feel a nice quality. Underneath, we take a closer look at the switches, and that is the exciting part about this keyboard, is that it is Hall effect. You have those Hall effect magnetic switches, which are actuation adjustable from 0.1 millimeters all the way up to 3.4 millimeters, and they are great for gaming. You also have rapid trigger technology, which is ideal for shooters like CS2. It's so good, I think it's even banned in CS2 now. And it does have an 8,000 hertz polling rate, which should mean that it's super duper responsive. And apparently it's been designed in collaboration with esports pros from Fnatic as well. And they definitely know what they're doing. So it is a perfect gaming keyboard. I think we should give it a little bit of a type test to see how it sounds. It does sound really good. It does have some gasket mounting on the inside, so you don't get really any like nasty rattly sounds. There's a little bit of rattle from the spacebar stabilizers, but you don't really hear it. I'm just gonna take it off to see what we've got underneath. Yeah, it's a nice design actually. There's some foam padding inside the spacebar to kind of help with the overall feel. You can see the foam inside the keyboard chassis. And then you've got these two big stabilizers there as well to help. They have a little bit of movement to them, so I think you could probably modify those if you wanted to, just to get a little bit better sound out of the spacebar. But out of the box, it's actually brilliant. It's a really nice sounding keyboard. I think having that aluminium chassis also helps as well. And the key presses are very soft yet satisfying, which I like, which obviously is helped by the gasket mount design and the layers of foam and things they've put on the inside. I do really, really like it to type on actually. It's quite addictive. Sony have definitely done a good job. The quality is excellent, the typing experience is excellent, and it does have some great gaming features as well. If you wanted to change anything on this keyboard, it does have dedicated software. So you have the INZONE Hub software, which you can download, and you can adjust the RGB lighting. You can adjust the Hall effect switches, the actuation point, and also the rapid trigger settings and things as well. And of course, like your macro settings and things like that. So it's nice. It has dedicated software, it has really good build quality, it has a great typing experience, and it does have those magnetic Hall effect switches, which I think give you a real edge when it comes to gaming. And you can hot swap them as well between a few different types if you wanted to. Remember, this is available on the Overclockers website for a great price right now, £160. I think this keyboard is a very good buy. I think when it came out, it was quite a bit too expensive, but now I think it's a lot more reasonable, and the quality definitely justifies the price. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in the next one.